but she thinks she's trying as hard as possible, as hard as she possibly can. The thing is, the way what she thinks is her hardest she can, Batman finds incompetent, and he finds not worthy of having him on having her fight with him on his team. So Batman would just not do anything or just leave her alone. It's like, okay. But the backstory of Huntress is she was the daughter of a mob boss, and the mob boss was wanted to be mutinied basically, and so he hid his daughter Helen, I believe, in a closet, and she was looked at his father was killed, and so then she decided to become a superhero. Yeah, that's the way it goes. So, yeah, so that's the backstory of Huntress, and then she grew up, and she's a little reckless, she's better than she thinks, but she doesn't apply herself as much. So that's why Batman just doesn't want her around, really, I guess. I don't know what he has against Huntress. But basically, this is a character that most people, she'll just appear in something, and people will be like, who the heck is she? Well, she's a Batman character. Live with it. Next, let's take a look. Batman's son. Oh my gosh! Batman had a son? Who did he get pregnant? Batman got Talia al Ghul pregnant. Your brightest choice to have the daughter of a supervillain to have a son who's the biggest jerk in comics. Okay, this kid makes this kid Damian, Batman's son. Jason Todd looked like a polite little English kid. But no. I mean, take a look. Batman tries to show him a fatherly love. The kid basically flips him off. And then he takes where Batman said, don't lift that, he lifts it up anyway. Batman says, sit down, he says, fight me, and he fights him. And he fights dirty even. I mean, look at that, Brett. Pointy knuckles. And then, he just basically is such a, look at this. Robin puts out his hand in a friendly, shake hand gesture. He says, don't patronize me or else I'll break your face. Alfred's like, here, I'll take you to your living quarters. He says, beep you. I mean, seriously, what is wrong with this kid? I mean, man, this kid really drove me crazy, which actually made me like the book. Because Batman looks like a nice guy in it. But anyway, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Damian basically is, he's the son of Batman and Talia al Ghul. He's a huge jerk, and it's hard to figure out because one minute he's such a jerk, and the next minute he wants to do all good stuff. He wants to be a family with him, Batman, and his crazy mother. Crazy mother. Anywho, yeah, that's Damian. That's the jerk kid. He's a big jerky. He's a big hunk of jerky. Next we have Knight and Squire. Who? What? During the old age in the comics, there was a lot of, Batman encountered a lot of Batman copycats. People in other countries that basically did the same thing Batman did, but they were in other areas, so they thought they just called themselves a little differently. In this comic I have, work a little differently. And let's just say time has not been well to all of them. But two characters came out of this with some bit of recognition. Knight and Squire. They're basically the English Batman Robin, except Robin's a girl. Fancy that. So Robin is like, Knight and Squire basically copycat Batman from England. Knight used to be Squire, but the original Knight died, and then Knight grew up and he became Knight. and he got a girl for a sidekick. I'm not sure if it's his daughter or what. But yeah, there was a bunch of copycat Batmans. And if you're looking in the new Battle for the Cowl, they're in there. And you're like, who the heck is Knight and Squire? I'll be like, dude, I just told you in this video. Blah. Now, the Outsiders. I'm going to talk about the team known as the Outsiders. The original team was Batman didn't like the way things were going at the Justice League, so he formed a team with Black Lightning, Geo-Force, Halo, Katana. Was there anyone else? Geo-Force. I think I might have already said that. But yeah, a bunch of people known as the Outsiders. Basically, people who didn't fit in. And Batman used them, and he was the leader of the team. And they were actually a big part of Batman's life. Because, like, they were a team led by Batman. And therefore, Batman was in charge, and he could do everything he wanted. He didn't have to work through the regular things that the Justice League had to do. Therefore, it was rather a different sort of team. They did things differently because they followed his orders. And yeah, the Outsiders were a team by Batman. Now they're led by Alfred, as I said before. And they consist of, I believe it was the Creeper, Owlman, who else? I think Geo-Force was in there. And oh well, just look it up on DC.com and look at the preview and go to the Outsiders, and you'll see it. You'll see it. So yes, believe that is all for me. If you want to look up who these people are, really, just look it up yourself, okay? I told you who they are. Go to Wikipedia for crying out loud. They will have plenty of information for you, because they're Wikipedia. Okay, now, this is Laser Dude right here telling you, hey, if it's not good, don't read it. Alright, that was a horrible catchphrase. Alright. Come on, think of a catchphrase. Okay, comment and put a catchphrase you want. Something I could use. Something with a hook to it. Like, this is Laser Dude 99 blasting off. Oh, no, that's not it. This is Laser Dude 99, the Batman fan. No! What the heck was that? This is Laser Dude 99, and I don't know what to say. Okay.